That was a really long one.
What do you want from me? We're live now.
We live.
All right, hello and welcome to Soccer from the Six, now in video form. I'm Gerard Yee, aka G Yee. See right up here. I'm joined by Javid.
We got Javid Khan, Jay Kwan on right there. Right there. Cool.
There we go.
And then we got over there.
The crazy Italian, Fernando. What's up to everybody from the Six?
Do you know what the 6 is?
Oh boy.
Really?
I'm just
Really?
curious, I'm just asking.
So just so you guys are aware, the tags up here are our Instagram handles, not our Twitter handles, just in case you're wondering. We're more
Anyone
Insta
that listens
people.
before, you all already knew what GE's was.
Y'all already know. I'm the star, man. What do you want?
It's true, you are.
That's why
That's why you're up at the top. That's why you're at the top.
Unlike
Yeah.
his football club.
Sunderland.
Just so you guys know who I support.
Sunderland.
All right, so for those of you that haven't been listening to our show on SoundCloud, how we do it, we take a couple of topics and we go over them throughout the show, usually 3. So today we're talking Champions League, Europa, Leicester, and some other little tidbits of information. So let's start things off with the Champions League. What do you guys think of this week's games, our matchups?
I don't know what to think about this picture yet. Contemplating.
This whole thing,
This little thing.
it's the ball.
It's the ball. Cool.
I thought it's a cool looking ball.
Now I have a halo. It's a ball.
All right, so Manchester City played Real Madrid.
I love pissing you off. It's just great.
And now you guys get to see my frustration. And we can't edit it out like we do
It's
with the
like
podcast. Which, to be fair, is kind of how I felt watching this game.
Oh, man. Okay, so the storyline is we're talking about City, first time there, Real Madrid, been there, done that. We're like, okay, cool. This is going to be interesting because obviously before the game, like right before kickoff, we found out that Ronaldo wasn't playing. So we're like, oh, you know what? City's really got a chance in this one. And I think we all felt that City had to win this one to have a chance. The game for me, aside from bright spots from Joe Hart, was kind of boring. I don't know, but I don't know. Like, even people that are watching us may have watched the game. I personally thought it was kind of boring. I thought there were some good spots. I think towards the end, Madrid started to get some really good chances. I think that overall City was better throughout the whole 90 minutes, but I feel like Madrid had the better chances. And Joe Hart was the man of the match for me.
Yeah, hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down, Joe Hart was man of the match. But even, too, like, City also had the advantage. Okay, no Cristiano, and then Benzema went off at halftime.
Right.
Like,
Another
that's
injury,
that's 2 of the big 3. Bale played. Bale looked like he was hurting, too. Towards the end, he slowed down a little
a
bit.
little bit. Yeah.
We know he's coming off that injury. You got a healthy Aguero, healthy De Bruyne. Like, you know, Vincent Kompany.
Wouldn't say healthy De Bruyne. He's still not.
He's still not 100%,
Yeah.
but you had him play the full 90 minutes. You had Vincent Kompany, who
Yeah.
looked like Vincent Kompany for once, and he actually made it through a full 90 minutes of a game.
Otamendi was actually pretty.
Otamendi was good,
pretty
but we've said it though this year. Otamendi, if he plays with Mangala and Di Michelis, terrible. If Kompany is there, we could see the good things in Otamendi
It's kind of like how Alderweireld kind of like neutralizes like Vertonghen's like weaknesses. It's kind of the same thing with Kompany.
exactly.
No, I agree.
That's
Definitely
definitely a good
agree. I
combination
definitely
for
agree.
Belgium and the
Definitely.
Euros, but that's for another
Yeah,
time.
definitely another day. But I just feel like that was
we got
a good
another month
analogy,
till that. But
Yeah.
with Vincent Kompany or Otamendi now.
Mhm.
If Cristiano, we can probably say this, that he will probably be back for the match on Wednesday.
Yeah.
He only just failed that fitness test.
Yes.
Yeah, like just by like a.
He'll be back on Wednesday. He'll be back on Wednesday, and it'll be him and
Yeah.
Bale because Benzema looks like he's going to be out for a while. Benzema's had a rough year with the whole situation with Valbuena and the French national team, the injuries this year, the inconsistency.
Yeah.
He's had a rough year. Gee, you must be happy that he didn't sign with Arsenal with this season he's having, aren't you?
Kind of, yeah.
I disagree with that.
The way Arsenal's going, man, any signing would have helped, especially a striker.
Gee, what did you feel about the game though? You've been kind
Oh,
of
like I said, I thought it was boring. I was watching it, but I wasn't really watching it.
Yeah.
I was on my phone or on my computer, just kind of sending you emails. Actually,
yeah, pretty much. We were sending each other
I
memes.
shouldn't say
If
that
you guys
because my
want to know
job's to
memes
watch games.
or memes, it's what some of you weird people say, memes.
Who says memes?
I've heard it, man.
No, they're not. They're memes, guys.
Yeah, memes. M-E.
I heard memes.
M-E-S.
Well,
That's what I just said, memes.
Well, it's like people saying
Memes?
the
You said
English
memes.
Premiership.
Memes, yeah, all of
English Premiership, Serie A.
Serie A.
Serie
So
A.
Serie A.
The English
Series A.
Premiership.
Apparently.
I think the best line was the line we heard today, Jeremy Vardy.
Anyway, so basically what we're saying is so basically what we're saying about this City game, story going in, so kind of cool. Not for me as a United fan because it's City there, but cool storyline. Like someone that has a team that hasn't been there that should have been there for a couple of years now because they spend almost the most money in Europe. So let's also
Between
put
them
that.
and
Let's
PSG.
also put that there that they should have been there and they finally got
Finally
here
got
and
there.
they stunk it up at home. Honestly, I feel like they stunk it. They were like I said, they were overall the better team, but I still didn't feel like they had an opportunity in that game. That's like, oh yeah, that time they should have had a goal.
Yeah.
Right. So they went and drew at home. Now they're going to Santiago Bernabeu.
Hey, nick a goal,
and
right?
they're not nicking a. I can't
If
see them
Ronaldo
nicking a goal.
plays, I don't see. They could nick a goal.
Yeah.
They've done it before, a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
That and it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was the first match of the
No
group
one said they were
stage.
going to score two in Paris, right? So and they did.
And they scored
so.
2 at the Bernabeu. I remember that. They were up 2-1.
Yeah.
They were up 2-1 in that game.
That's right. Yeah.
And then I know Marcelo, Benzema both scored. I can't remember which order. I know Ronaldo scored the winner late. I think that one was in the 90th. But it was. Now the other thing too is, how about the future coach of Manchester City? What he did yesterday.
You know what? I wasn't even gonna segue. I was gonna say let's talk about the better team in Madrid because I actually think that it's the deepest team left in the tournament. I get it. I'm gonna let you get to your Bayern. I'll let you get to your Bayern. You can have Bayern all to yourself. I want to talk about how good this Atletico team is.
That Salgo was dirty.
Vieto's on their bench. This team, okay, I don't know what you have to do to score on them. Because let's go talk to Barca, right? Barca was that 3-headed monster. They're the ones who are going to score at the Vicente Calderon. But
no.
They did.
I don't think that's going to happen. I'm sorry, not that I don't think it's going to happen. That didn't happen, okay? Now we're talking about Bayern. There are other reasons why maybe they didn't come up with the punch they needed to, and that's what you're going to get into with Pep. But I want to talk about this team. Jimenez didn't start, okay? Jimenez has been one of their main guys in the back. It doesn't really seem to matter who they put. Diego Simeone I'm putting him up here as a manager now because this guy's had to replace his strikers every single year.
Yep.
He brought in Jackson Martinez is a big money buy who is now where? In China. China, okay?
That didn't work at all.
Angel Correa looks like he's going to become a stud. Unfortunate for me that he's Argentinian as a Brazil fan, but I mean, every move this guy's made, it doesn't matter what nucleus he needs. If he needs his team to score goals, whatever he has with personnel, he's going to score goals. If he has to become this defensive powerhouse that his team is, he takes the personnel that he has and makes them what he needs them to be. I honestly, truly believe this might be Atletico's year.
There's a player you forgot in there.
There are lots
Griezmann.
Diego Godin. There's so many.
Godin's been a.
But that's the guy who scored Saul's goal.
That was nasty.
The individual effort that he did to curl it far post. Like I don't know because they still have guys like Koke. Like this team is so deep. It's so deep. But honestly, Fernando, go ahead and say what you want to say.
Well, one thing I will defend something.
I had to say this Atletico team is so deep and probably the deepest team left in the tournament.
Oh, and absolutely, and I agree with you with about the whole Simeone thing. And I saw a stat yesterday on UEFA's Instagram account about Simeone. 17 matches at home under Diego Simeone. 13 wins, 3 draws, only 4 goals conceded, 14 clean sheets.
Oblak as well. I didn't mention Oblak. He's been one of the best keepers in Europe.
Yeah.
For We'll say this year, but I'll
This
say
year.
for the last 2 months.
Yeah, he's
one of the
definitely.
best keepers
Well,
in the
sure.
league.
Since Champions League
Yeah.
kicked back off,
Yeah.
he's been
He's
great.
had to make some big saves, man.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and you know what?
Slovenia
Good on
too.
Atletico. I've had a lot of respect for him this season, and rightfully so. They deserve it.
I think every season.
Every season,
Yeah.
they're one of those clubs, and you know what? They take it to Barcelona. They take it to Real Madrid. The last couple of years, everybody going out saying La Liga's a two-team league. Let's not forget, 2 years ago, Atletico stole the La Liga title from Barca on the last day at the
that was
Camp
fun.
Nou.
Yeah.
I
At the
wasn't
Camp
And,
Nou.
watching.
and listen,
But it was
remember
fun.
that La Liga race is
Arsenal
still
get the
it's
cup
a
at
three
least.
horse
Still
race. Still.
tight. It's still
It's a
tight.
3-horse race still, right?
Yeah.
Like
But to the Champions League match, for me, in terms of that game itself, when I saw the starting lineup, I'm thinking to myself, Pep, what are you thinking? Thomas Mueller and Frank Ribery on the bench. Frank Ribery's been probably your best player for the last month. Thomas Mueller's a World Cup winner, Champions League winner. All the guy does is score goals. I understand you want Kingsley Coleman on there for speed. You want the super sub. Thomas Mueller is a winner. Kingsley Coleman's 19.
and who played where Ribery could have been playing, or instead of Ribery, Thiago, right? Like Thiago's a bench guy.
Yeah.
He's a guy that should be coming
Yeah.
off your bench as well.
Like-
No, I agree. I think that it should have. I agree. It should have been flipped, and Coleman and Thiago should have been your subs
Subs.
because then your
But
pace
there's
comes
also
on because
one
they
more
come on
guy on that Bayern bench.
Mario Götze.
Like, what does Guardiola have to do to realize what kind of player Mario Götze is? Like, if Bayern Munich do not get rid of Mario Götze next year, we're gonna see it under Ancelotti.
Mhm.
What kind of player Götze is? But Pep, next week, if you guys don't win, one, you're gonna have a lot of pressure going on you when you're going to Manchester City, especially if you guys get knocked out on Tuesday
Pellegrini wins.
and City go through and knock out
I
Madrid.
still want to see City Bayern as the final.
So do I. I would love to see
I
that
think
as
that
a
would be a great
final.
final.
That would be. You're only saying that because you don't want to see City in the finals, being a United
I don't
fan.
you ever want to see a derby though? Like I'm always down to watch a derby in
What-
any league, Serie A.
Yeah.
In
We had a couple
Portugal.
years.
I'm
But we've
always
had a couple.
I-
We've
we
had a
we
couple.
We had
We had-
Dortmund Bayern, but it's not a
It's
derby.
not
but
derby,
it's a-
but it's a
it's
German.
It's a
Right?
German.
We've
yeah.
had
We had
Madrid derby a
Yeah.
couple years ago.
Yeah.
We had Chelsea Manchester United.
That's not a derby, but
Well, two English. It's
Yeah,
like
no, it's
Dortmund
like
and
the
Same
Bayern,
way Dortmund and Bayern.
right?
yeah, no, absolutely. Okay.
Milan and
Yeah.
Juve.
Yeah.
That was probably the
Yeah.
worst final. And I'm a City A guy. That was probably
Didn't
the
that
worst
go-
final.
That went to kick.
Oh my
right?
god, that
was
game
bad.
was so boring. Oh my god, that game was so boring. That was old school Italian defending at its finest.
I think a lot of people. Okay, I think in terms of star value, people want to see Real Madrid, Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich,
100%. That's what they want to see.
Yeah.
As
Spanish
of right now,
fans
it's
would
looking
wanna
like it
see-
might be a Madrid derby. I think it just slightly.
Slightly because
Slightly
Atletico
in
have the
favor.
advantage.
That's a
And
slight advantage. Like we all understand that they do have to go to Germany, right? Like
Yeah.
we all understand that.
Yeah.
No one's taking anything away from Bayern. Like
Yeah.
I think a lot of people would say, and Barca could speak for this, 1-0 at the Vicente Calderon is actually pretty good. Right?
yeah.
So, I mean, and considering you said no Mueller, no Ribery,
No.
like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the truth. I mean, gee, we keep making new pie. We're talking our mouths off. How did you feel about that game? Or about
I
it
was-
at all?
So I didn't actually watch the game. That's why.
Sorry,
Sorry, I
There
don't
should
have
be an
the,
automatic yellow card.
I don't have the specialty channel to watch
Unprepared.
to watch.
All
You know there's something
all you
called
brought to this
internet.
conversation was that
and
picture of a ball.
streaming,
That's all you
right?
brought to this conversation.
Yeah, so yellow card, yeah.
G.
It's
Oh man. Oh gee. It's okay. It's okay,
Yeah.
guys. I think we'll give him a pass. He got the yellow card.
yeah.
It is what it is. But from what you read about it and from hearing us, what do you think? You've seen the goals, so I mean, you might have seen enough in terms of who do you think? How do you think is going to win this tie? Actually, with Madrid up that one goal.
I still think Madrid wins it. I think they're able to hold on.
Interesting.
They're a defensive team.
Yeah.
I know they're going to Germany, but just based on that, man,
So you think they're going to get an away goal? They're going to nick one, or it's going to be like a 0-0?
I think they nick it.
Yeah.
So they lose 2-1 and go through on away goals.
Or a 1-1 draw.
But you know what, though? The same thing as it is Bayern Munich at home. Let's not forget what they did in the round of 16. They were down 2-0 with 15 minutes left.
Yeah, but that's not Atletico Madrid.
It's not Atletico Madrid.
And it's not the best defense in
I
Europe.
remember,
No,
Barca's 2 goals in the tie came with a 10-man Atletico. A 10-man.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. I don't know. Whew. Tell me what you have to do to score on them. Please explain to me what you have to do, because I'm not actually sure. All up and down the pitch, they know how to.
All I'm praying for, if Atletico do go through, I pray Fernando Torres doesn't score one of those garbage goals to put them through. I am so sick and tired of seeing Fernando Torres getting these garbage goals. He already has one.
I know with Atletico though.
Yeah, but yeah, I can't say like. Euro 2000, we were talking about this today. He won the Golden Boot because he got an extra assist. And all his goals came against Ireland in the group stage in a beating. It's just I understand. I understand it's a major tournament.
Because you'll never really know what it is for like an Italian player to win a Golden Boot in the Euro. Like, you guys just don't know how to score goals. Come on, man. Don't hate on the guy. Don't hate on the guy.
Balo lost a 1 assist.
He still lost.
Assist.
Why are we still talking about Balo?
All right.
That's really low.
That's so fair. Talking about Liverpool, it might be a good time to transition over. Let's talk about this guy.
Oh God.
I'm gonna put him right over.
Mamadou, dumbass, Sacco is what he is. Honestly, I don't even think this should be much of a conversation. Really, we all know that this guy's an idiot. He knew what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Rodgers, at the beginning of the season, or I don't know if it was the beginning of the season or it was in the offseason.
Somewhere.
Don't quote me. Was said that he was out of shape, and then all of a sudden, like a few months later, he's in shape. The fact that we only found out before the semifinals of the Europa League is a little bit ridiculous. He didn't pull a Rio Ferdinand though. And he actually showed up to his drug test. So
true.
Yeah. United scum.
He didn't think he was going to fail the drug test.
I think that when you put something in your body, the people around you and what your people, you should kind of know that if you do a drug test, you're going to fail no matter what you're taking. You should, as a professional athlete, you should always know what you're taking.
True, know what you're putting in your body.
Yeah.
I'm not a professional athlete, but whenever I take any type of supplement, I know exactly what I'm taking and what it's going to do to my body. And you ask. Yeah,
you always ask questions. And you know what? Sacco not only screw himself.
And you know what? Screw you, Liverpool fans, for best center back in the Premier League and
no, not even close.
Wait.
No.
We know who said it. Okay, we all know.
Dave
was saying it. Dave saying he's the best center back.
I'm looking at you, man. That's
Dave. I'm looking right at you.
No, I don't know about best center.
It's only because he had to take some pills, dude. I'm looking right in the camera, Dave.
I don't know if he's the best center back, but
no, but you know what? People are talking about him being one of the best center backs.
Yeah,
blah blah blah. Listen, that guy right there.
Yeah,
you know what? Honestly, he's an idiot. You know, and now he may have screwed France over. So good job, buddy. Good job, and I'm so glad. I'm so happy.
France will still be pretty good.
And Liverpool, thank you for getting wide open today in the 93rd minute for Villarreal to.
And you're letting Kolo Touré play 93 minutes.
And guess why Kolo Touré played? Because of Mamadou Sakho.
And
good job.
And who's next in line for center back for Liverpool?
Martin Skirtle.
So, don't worry, you don't have it too bad. On the back line, you just have Gabriel. But Liverpool have it worse.
I'll take Gabriel over any of those guys.
But we're all in agreement. Like, we all agree here.
Sakho has costed.
He's an idiot.
Could potentially cost Liverpool.
Yeah.
But
a shot at Europa League and next year's Champions League.
Yeah.
I will say this, though, guys.
Yeah.
The diet pills. He looks great. He
actually kind of does look like Ballo. I'm glad we segued him with Ballo.
Yeah, right?
From far, that picture looks like Ballo. It doesn't have like a really like.
But he's
hot
gonna be
model on the
missing
ground,
out
right?
on playing at home.
But Ballo gets
in the
more hot
summer.
models, right? Like that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We've all.
We've
If,
all-
if
we've all-
any of you haven't looked it up before, just look at the women that Balotelli's been with.
Even though his
Mad
most
respect.
recent one, he
Mad
lost it
respect
to
to him.
Czech Coyote of West Ham. So it's like,
Oh
Ballo,
yeah,
come on.
Kouyaté, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But I'm pretty sure Ballo. We've seen his pictures in the Ibiza and stuff like that. After
He's a G. He's
Yeah.
a G. He's got
Yeah.
game. He's definitely got
Well,
game.
I guess
Not
Saka could go
football
take a
game,
pill in
but
Ibiza.
game.
yeah, he's been.
All right. Next up on the docket, the Foxes.
Hashtag
Oh,
fearless.
Fearless Foxes.
Hashtag not winning at Old Trafford. Not
Hashtag win Old
winning
Trafford.
the trophy at Old Trafford. Not
Lifting it
happening.
up.
And what happens if they do?
Oh man, this would be.
Vardy set the record for consecutive goals against
Against
United
us.
I
this
think,
year.
okay, it was at King Power, so but it was.
Yeah.
But it was against
it hurt,
United.
it hurt. City's still remaining.
That
in
game was a
Champions
draw,
League.
by the way.
Liverpool is still remaining in Europa League, and they beat us in Europa League. And I mean, it's been a rough season. So like, if there's like
So might
one,
as well,
there's
right?
two things that I asked for. Okay, like I don't know about how much the top four is gonna happen, but like just any
Probably
United
not.
fan, plead with me. Okay, so
Actually,
FA Cup, please beat Crystal Palace for the FA Cup, please. And second, please don't let history be written at Old Trafford.
But history's
Not in
always
our
written
favor. Not in our favor. Please.
Now here's where I got a question for you. Next weekend, City's playing Arsenal. Who are you cheering for?
Oh, Arsenal all day.
Even
But
though
but that's who you're chasing for
Oh,
Champions
man,
League.
I know.
you hope for a draw, actually, is what you probably do.
Yeah, I usually when
Each
it's
team
two teams I
drops
don't
2
like it,
points.
it's a draw. That's true.
Yeah, each team drops 2
Usually go
points.
for
That's
a
how
draw.
you
Yeah.
do it.
You do.
But if you
both-
guys-
or both teams
But if
They're
you
each
guys
other. That's
lose
what I'm
this
cheering
game
for.
this weekend, who do you go for?
If what, sorry?
If you guys lose this game, because who's Arsenal playing this weekend? I know City's playing Southampton on Sunday.
Oh, to be honest, I've kind of tuned out at this point in the season.
Yeah. It'd be kind of funny though. I always say this to G, like we're gonna take their trophy this year, FA Cup, hopefully,
And you'll take our
and
fourth spot.
take the fourth spot. So we're
And then what do you do
We'll
with
basically beat Arsenal this year,
Norwich. They got Norwich.
who's in a relegation battle,
Oh boy, that
just like Sunderland.
just like
last year.
another no joke. But I think we're losing the focus here. The focus should
Yes.
be Leicester.
The
So,
focus
yeah,
is down
no,
on
Leicester.
Leicester.
Jamie Vardy
yeah,
still
Vardy.
suspended. I think Joe is going to be back. He left just for precaution last week, but
Yeah.
oh my god, they looked good last week.
Okay, guys, you know what? I know this is a Leicester talking. I got like really bonerism United, but honestly, let's talk about this. The biggest upset in sports history.
Yeah.
I don't want to say team sports history or whatever. It's the biggest upset in sports history. Like,
Crazy.
we need to understand the magnitude
5,000 to
of
1.
Yeah.
this match. If it happens in the theater of dreams, it just the story is already so big. I'm trying to like.
Mhm.
I don't even know how to put it into words. It's like it's monumental if it happens
It's
at Old Trafford.
The biggest story
Right?
to ever
Like-
happened in English sport.
When does
No,
the
no, no, no,
general.
no, no. Yeah,
But-
don't say
but
English
there's no-
sport.
but-
In all of sport. There's
So why
nothing
not have
close.
it-
the
Maybe
only
you
thing close to it? I hate to say it, is the
Make a
Miracle on Ice.
No, it's
Okay,
not
that's-
even
I'm
close.
fucking making a point, guys.
Yes.
Okay, it's the biggest story in sports history. Why not have it come to its conclusion in the biggest stage in England?
Yeah, he's got a point there. At Old Trafford, where
At Old
else?
Trafford, yeah, it would just be.
Where else in England?
Right?
It
Right?
would just be
Wembley, but they don't play
Well,
any
it-
Premier
yeah,
games at Wembley.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
next biggest place. is Old
No,
Trafford.
Old
I know.
Trafford.
It
After
is,
that,
it is. And it's like-
Emirates
it's like
is
it
a
was
new
actually
stadium.
scripted
Etihad's a
for
new
this to happen,
stadium.
No,
right?
nowhere else has the history like that.
It was like
Yeah.
it was like Spurs were supposed to lose last week because it was supposed to be at Old Trafford.
It's just written, man. It's amazing.
I just want to know where the fix is.
There's no fix.
What Italian came to England and started to mess around with our league?
Claudio Ranieri
They're
finally
back.
finally winning his title.
He brought over that dirty
The amount of
mafioso
times.
over to England, fixing
Oh.
Leicester, winning at Old Trafford. No, but in all seriousness, like
No, it's such a
crazy. Yeah, gee, absolutely.
Crazy.
It's just, man.
Should we go for pizza after Leicester wins the title on Sunday?
If they get a clean sheet, that's where
Clean
Ranieri
sheet.
keeps them. Gives him pizza.
Well,
after
United
3
don't have anybody that can score. Well, unless Martial, but that's about
Hey,
it.
relax on Marcus Rashford, baby.
Oh, Rashford. All right. Last little thing here. Since we're on the topic of United and their great history, yada, yada, yada. This guy, will he or
Oh, boy.
won't he be the manager at Manchester United next season? I'm saying yes, he will.
I'm waiting for the
report-
comedy show.
report-
It's going to be a
The
comedy
report
show.
came out that he was assured that he was taking over next year.
He might need to be insured too.
Yeah, with that look on his face over there.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I don't know. You know what? The one thing I will say is
his reaction when he finds out he's in the Europa League.
him and Ed Woodward is going to be a very interesting mix.
Oh,
Of
look at
personalities.
him and Abramovich.
It's going to be it's going to be very, very interesting. I think that right now, I think he's being told you're going to get to do what you want to do with the personnel. And I think he's going to have a rude awakening when he gets there, that he's not going to have as much say as he thought he did.
I can't wait for this circus.
It's going to be crazy.
The biggest
I'm hoping-
managerial ego and the biggest club.
Yeah,
Is he still going to beat Wenger next year, like he does every year?
probably.
If
Because
Wenger's
now
there. If
you
Wenger's
add
there.
now you add Arsenal's like inferiority complex against United with Mourinho and Wenger's, it just gets even like
If
the
he's there,
inferiority
guys.
complex
No,
gets
there.
bigger.
Now, here's where I got a question for you.
Okay.
Okay. Diego Costa, would you take him at United?
No,
Absolutely
not at all.
Because I don't know if he's going to
I
stay
don't
at
think-
Chelsea.
I honestly don't think he's
Mourinho
talented.
brought him to Chelsea.
I know. I don't
Yeah.
think I don't think he's talented. Second, I think he's a piece of shit. And third of all, I don't need another circus that's maybe a little bit more talented. Marwan Fellaini. Hey, Marwan Fellaini?
Oh,
Thank you
yeah.
for scoring in the FA Cup, baby.
Speaking of rumors, Marwan Fellaini's target destination.
Yeah, don't even. I saw it yesterday morning.
Roma.
No, please. Unless Nangolan stays.
Nangolan's gone.
Nangolan's
I
gone.
know. I hope not. Conte, you better win the damn Euros before you lose my players on Roma.
Wishful thinking. Italy's not.
Oh, I know we're not. I know we're not. God, no. We're out by the quarters if we get out of the group stage.
All right.
But we'll focus on that next month.
Northern Ireland.
Yellow card. Northern Ireland is not in Italy's group.
Oh, they're not?
No, they are not. It's Republic of Ireland.
Oh, it's Republic.
That's a yellow card.
It's a yellow card. I'm cool. I'm sorry, Fernando. I don't dream about.
But you
Italy's
gotta
group.
know
I don't
this.
dream of-
We
I don't
gotta
dream
know
about- I don't
this.
dream about Italy's group every single night when I'm sleeping.
Okay,
Actually, I'm
hold
not.
on. You're Brazilian. Who's in Brazil's group for the Copa America?
What?
Who's in Brazil's group for Copa America?
Because I don't study it every day. I
We're
just told you I
not-
don't dream. I
But-
told you I don't
but
dream.
hold
I
on.
can't tell you
But
who's
we're-
Euros either.
When
So-
we get close to Copa, I will definitely know their group. I will definitely know their group.
Jab doesn't look that far ahead.
Yeah, I look
Neither
like
do I,
to
to be
today
fair.
and what's in front of me, which is like this disgusting Italy person wearing Puma socks. Like, oh my god, you can't get more Italian.
But Puma's not even Italian.
You
I
can't.
wish there were
who's
Puma
it?
Italian socks.
Oh, I wish there were Puma
Oh,
Italian.
that
That'd
would
be
be
great.
fantastic.
I used to have the Puma Italy soccer socks, but that was years ago.
Roma sucks, by the way.
All right, Mr.
Yeah.
Italia. All right, Mr. Italia. Tell everyone where they can find you.
You can find me on the Instagram, as you can see up top, Fernando Sorrenti 10. Jav.
You find me at Jaquan15. Whoop, I always mix it up right there, Jaquan15, or on Twitter that I kind of use. It's kind of Javid K15, Javed K15. Dave, remember Sacco sucks. Dave,
Come on,
don't
Dave,
get
you're
on
better
those
than
diet
this.
pills, man. Come on.
Dave, you're better than this. Anyways, you guys can find me on Instagram right here. Which you already know. It's GE.
Y'all
And-
already know.
If you want to find me on Twitter, add a 17 at the end. That's how you do it. So let us know what you guys think in the comments of this episode. If you want to catch up on past episodes, go to our SoundCloud. It's SoundCloud-Soccer from the 6. I'll post the link in the description below. But till next time, guys, we're out.
See ya. Peace.
Giuliano.
Ciao,